Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Jimmy, the host of the Real Dark channel. Everyone is free to place comments on any YouTube channel you wish to comment on. So let's get started. Today I will be bouncing around discussing other channels and comments. After the arrests of 2 wanted criminals that have been on the Patrick County Sheriff's list since February, CNH posted their first video since August 20th. It was called Ho-Ho had a 3-week vacation to traumatize her son more. Well, maybe it was called Chris P goes to jail and shares the soap with Bubba. Or something like that. As usual, the content sucked. Here we assumed Chris P and Ho-Ho were on an extended vacation, but oh hell no, they were working real hard to get arrested, and for once they achieved their goal. CNH wonder why they are broke-ass rednecks. Well, that's what happens when you don't work a full-time job to support yourselves. As always, you can skip their shit show unless you have the mentality of a first grader and want to watch idiots wasting subscribers' money on nonsense. CNH currently seem to have more projects started than the termite and carpenter ants gnawing away at Crispy's wood. If only they could focus entirely on providing a decent home for their son. CNH started another GoFundMe for legal fees because they want someone else to pay for their stupidity. Well, let's take a peek at the dumbasses in the Wilderness Show and review what motivated them to sign the paperwork for another GoFundMe. Plus, why does Ho-Ho sound like someone grabbed her by the balls?
It's not saying that you have to do anything with your son.
I'm not signing
Okay,
that.
yeah, I'm not signing nothing, so.
Go ahead, 30.
I'll sign your paperwork! I'm not signing anything.
I'm not signing shit.
I'll sign your paperwork!
And they want other people to pay for their dumbass decision? Everybody signs paperwork during the course of their lifetime. We all have, yet these 2 dumbasses want to make a fucked up decision and now they want other people to pay for them not signing. Every one of those donators must be a complete fucking moron to fund this couple's nonsense. You really have to be stupid to think those officers are going to stop at your gate when they can just walk around it. If the law stated no police officer could ever come on your property to serve a warrant, there would be a lot more criminals roaming the streets. But let's look back how Chrissy handles this situation by escalating it with his mouth.
You know, y'all are trespassing. I'll let you know that you're trespassing. I guess if you want to kidnap us and kidnap our kids.
Listen, man.
I mean, shit ain't gonna be good.
I do not want to arrest you. I don't want to.
Well, I mean, you can't arrest me. I mean,
Trespass, kidnap, you can't arrest me. I'm glad to know that, big man Chrissy. We can all relax now because you just set these motherfucking trespassers straight. Well, at least he has the talking done. Let's see how many seconds it takes for him before he bounces off Mother Earth.
take it easy. You want to come kidnap me off my property?
Chris,
Unexpected?
Last chance.
You're trespassing.
Yes, Chris P., Officer Gilbert homeschooled you on how easy it will be to take you down. I must ask, how was the view down there?
Last chance.
You're trespassing.
Well, that was quick and easy. Do note, the officer never put his knee on Crispy's back. In a later video, Chris P lies and stated the officer has his knee on his back.
Go ahead, 30.
I'll sign your paperwork!
Ho-Ho, stop being a whiny bitch, now that you got homeschooled on the law. That squeaky dumb voice is bad for your vocal cords.
Would you like to call your son to stay with you over here?
I'm begging
We
you.
don't even live here. We just bought property here and we're fixing it
I
up.
call
You know, this yard
on the name
here.
of Jesus, please.
Ho-Ho, it's very weird you are attempting to summon Jesus, and at the same time Sissy is shouting out the fuck word in the background. In wrapping this up, CNH have told us their son has been quite traumatized by this whole event. Well, they only have themselves to blame, for only their actions created the situation that unfolded in front of him. I will let Van Ballon finish out this recap of the arrest with his excellent commentary, calling it like it is.
It's just a shame that they had to do it in front of the kid. You know, it's a bit sad when the sheriff's deputy cares more about the child's welfare at the moment than the parents because they're too busy playing the victim. I'm sorry, but the fact that you will put your kid, who is watching all this unfold, by the way, I blurred him out, but he is there, is infuriating and says everything you need to know about where this couple's priorities lie. But still, who would do this? Least of all, post it online.
Yes, who would do this for profit while exploiting a child? Sissy and Ho-Ho would, that's who. It was their choice to bring themselves to the attention of hundreds of thousands of people, thus exploiting their child and making false and misleading statements about the reason they were arrested was only because they were trying to homeschool their son. That's lying bullshit that we are used to hearing from those two. Speaking of lying bullshit that Sissy and Ho-Ho always spread, let's take a close look at where their new used car actually came from. Well, as we can see, it had 3 previous owners and the last purchaser is currently living in Virginia. Owners 1 and 2 had the car for almost 11 years, but didn't give it to Sissy and Ho-Ho. Owner number 3 was a dealership, and most certainly we know dealerships do not give cars to people. The car started out brand spanking new, in the state of Maine, at the Stanley Subaru dealership in 2011. As we follow the report, the car is still in the state of Maine and being serviced by the Stanley Subaru dealership in 2016. That fine servicing continued on, as the car remained in the state of Maine and was still being serviced by the Stanley Subaru dealership in 2017. In 2018 and 2019, the car was still in Maine being serviced by out-of-town auto sales and the Stanley Subaru dealership. 5 years ago, it already had 130,000 miles on it. And then, just like replacement cats are needed, a replacement car was needed in 2021, and the car was sold. But the happy little car stayed in Maine with owner number 2, still being serviced by out-of-town auto sales and Harmon's Tire. In 2021 and 2022, the little car was still chugging along in Maine with owner number 2, still being serviced by out-of-town auto sales and Harmon's Tire. In 2022, the little car was replaced just like Blackie the cat was, and ended up in Illinois with owner number 3. I'm sure we will be told by CNH that someone like Paper Lady, with all her money, was going to purchase a car with over 142,000 miles on it. Yeah, sure, you fucking liars. On February 23, 2024, the car was washed and detailed, with an inspection completed, so it was ready to sell by the Castle Chevrolet Buick dealership in McHenry, Illinois. I have verified the car was at that dealership and sold by them. On July 29, 2024, the car was reported as purchased and being in Virginia with owner number 4. The Castle Chevrolet Buick dealership in McHenry, Illinois, in a phone conversation told me they deliver cars they sell right to people's homes. If you remember the video when the car was delivered, it was dropped off by the mobile homes next to the property that the subscribers purchased. There you have it, folks. As always, CNH deal their viewers bullshit stories that are misleading and untruthful. Was that car owned or bought by Paper Lady and transported over 13 hours from Illinois all the way to Virginia? CNH sure made it seem so, because if you remember, that car was full of dollar store crap when they got it, according to HOLLIE, and she claimed it was from Paper Lady. Or did HOLLIE fill the car up with totes and dollar store crap herself after the car was delivered? Since CNH have proven themselves to be liars and scammers, I say they are full of shit on this car story too. Some more food for thought: if Paper Lady really exists and is so damn rich, why did she not want to bail Crispy out of jail immediately?
Because a lie is just a great story that someone ruined with the truth.
Now look at this.
Don't lie to me. Just tell me the truth and I won't get upset.
Learn something. Hope you learned something from this video.
What you can say, baby. Baby, can I hold you tonight? Maybe if I told you the right word.
That's it for today. I look forward to reading your comments and chatting with you all. Please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Until we meet again, this is Jimmy, signing off for now.